stuff we've done so far for Tekki Nidan or Naihanchi Nidan. So we're saying we start from the grip we've been working in showdown. We say we've already got ways of dealing with this, but one of the things we can do is I can bring these knuckles down here, so I'm using the inside edge, and I'm going to bring the back of his jawbone just underneath here. I'll pull them in towards me to cause the pain, being this opening movement of the kata. What that does is it tilts his pelvis, brings his groin towards me. So when he's done that, I put my knee in towards the groin, but I cover the head as well. So if when I knee the groin, his head shoots forwards, I've already got it covered. Right, so from there, again, bang from there. Once I've got that, I reach over and grab the far arm. So let's just sort of that one hooked. And I start smashing him with my forearm. If he was to drop his head from there, one of the options I've got is I'm going to drop down and straight towards the groin. If he pulls this arm free, we talk about that's fine, I've got loads of that stuff in showdown. But if I keep hold of it in such a way that he can't, what he might do is he might grab the wrist firstly, say about this. So what we said was you can go to pin arm, for the Naihanchi showdown again, use the centre lock and then the knee. So we can go back a kata. We said that if he grabs, so that's fine. If he grabs here, we've got a different issue. So again, same thing. So I'm pinning this arm, and as we said, most when they do this movement have their hand up. Shoulder can tends to drop low, but it doesn't really matter. It's the same way. I'm bringing this arm across. And bringing that arm across, the main reason I'm doing it is to improve my line. See how Nick's in front of me, but to mess his line up. I'm not in front of Nick. I then grab the head from there and then I pull it in towards me. In this. I then do the sotuki, which brings him round to here. While he's there from there, I'm going to pull it towards my hip and I'm going to drop the knee into his spine. Different schools do the elbow in different ways. I'm going to do the dropping one. So bring the elbow up from there, drop straight down, bang, finish him off from there. So we'll walk through that again. Nick can do it from the side so people see both sides. So we're starting from here. I'll put a little bit of dirt in first. I managed to get this here. Bang, bang. When he grabs from the wrist, will be that one. If he manages to grab from there, here, head, spin, bang, bang. Okay, to finish him off from there. If, well, you can do it anyway, but if you want to make it forward, if he spins out of this, so I'll go from there and he comes back in. Okay, now I have an issue with this arm. So one thing I've got to watch is I don't get hit by that one. So option one is what we see in the kata is the push across and the hook. So I keep hold of this one, push his face away from me. That means if he tries to hit me with that backhand, yeah, he's going across himself. I can then underhook it, depending on where he is. I can either forearm smash him here, or if his head's more towards me, I can hook him here. Okay, that's one we've got. The other option I've got to disrupt his posture is to drop my forearm onto his forearm. So I've got this, which brings his head in and I can strike. Of course, both those techniques can be killed, and we'll look at what to do with those when we look at Sandan. Okay, that's the movement. Don't stop. Put the movement back into context. So I put something on first, right? Bang, 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 bang. Put something on the end of it. So when he's dropping into a heap, he'll think somewhere in there there's a soft hook here, I'm sure. Because that's how I get my students to practice all the time. That's a phrase, add in the dirt. So to start with, they'll do things like, okay, I've got your arm, I push here, I pull this through, I throw a shot. Right, let me do that again a few times. Once I've got it, I then go, okay, add in the dirt. So they'll go, all right, try and grab me in the throat. Right, bang from there. Okay. Move, boom, boom, bang. Move away. Start to make it look ugly and put it in context. Does that make sense? Now I'm saying, push me with that and then try and throw a hook at me with that one. Bang. You know what I mean? Same idea again. Bang, bang. So they start to make it look right. Does that make sense? It starts to feel right too. I'm starting to enjoy it now. So there's that part of you that it starts to feel like a fight. Because if you've only ever trained in a way where you go, right, I go here, 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 it's too formal. And your brain won't recognise the mess of a fight as being that. So when you're in a fight and you've got all this, and all this mess, your brain's just going, we've never done this, we've never done this. Can you walk up slowly and put your arm up for me, please? It doesn't work. But if you train like that all the time, in the mess of that fight, you go, yeah, we've done this, bang, bang. Get the idea, it just flows a bit more. I'm going to calm down now because I'm getting excited. but both of those, just add in the dirt. You can do it slowly. You don't need to do it fast, just do something, Nick. That's it. Get the idea? Even slow, you're starting to get the feel of what it would look like in context. One quick go at it, and then that's it.